Yeah, today, Monday, September 29th. Let's see what the news is. So, there's no major news. So, that's good. So, we can move on to just trading today. But we can see that this week there's going to be Canadian holiday tomorrow. So, skipping tomorrow will be good. And then the next 3 days is Chinese bank holiday. I'm not quite sure if Chinese banks are going to affect as much. But on Friday, you have German bank holiday. So, again, trading on Tuesday and Friday is not going to be good. So let's move on to the monthly time frame. Uh, the month is going to close very soon, right? So there's going to be huge manipulations before the monthly candle closes. Let's go into the weekly. Let me mark out the new week highs and lows. So you can see that we are on the uptrend on the monthly and we're on the uptrend on the weekly so far. And you can see this region could be a major support level. Right, 3,500-ish is a major support if we see a huge fall in this coming week. And on the daily, we are on the uptrend on the monthly, on the weekly, and on the daily. So again, we're going to be looking for buys. So 3,700 is going to be another support level. The major resistance right now, as of right now and for today, is this 3,800 mark. Can gold break this 3,800 mark? We are yet to see, but most likely gold will break because it's already hovering around that region so far. And on the 4 hours, you can see around this 3,700 region, right? Around this 3,700 region, we can look for some buys. It looks like a very strong support level. Can see this place has created a newer high, a higher high, and it has some inducement for and has some inducement present where price can come down, sweep this, tap into the price, and try to make another high. So this is one. Go down into the 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's what's usually is good for trading on a day to day. The 1 hour, there's not much that I can see. The 1 hour, there's not much that I can see, but this looks to be a good place. I can try to take an entry. So in this case, if price fails to break the 3,800 high mark, comes down, sweeps Asia low, taps into the zone, there is a very high probability that price can move for the price can move to create the new high, right? So right now, if price fails to break the 3,800 mark, that means price doesn't have the enough buying power or the buying potential, that it has to come down to sweep Asia low, take up that liquidity, eat up the liquidity, create more buying power coming into this order block, and then try to go for the 3,800 mark. But in general, trading today is going to be highly risky. I wouldn't say it will be very hard to trade today because it's going to be very simple. It's going to play around this 3,800 mark, right? So it could just be that 3,800 is a resistance or 3,800 is a support. If we can see a breakout, it might come back down to the 3,800 mark to retest and then try to create another high, right? So that's how trading is going to be today. Uh, and then so we can see that anyways, coming back to it, you can see that this zone will be very good if the 3,800 price level does not break. We can see price coming down into Asia lows, sweep Asia lows, tap into the order block, and then we could see some beautiful buys, very easy and beautiful buys. But on a lighter note, let's just take this swing, right? If price does not come all the way down, we can plan for a second entry around this region. You can plan for a second entry around this region. Is this swing has made another high, right? And there's a fair value gap, liquidity to be grabbed, and you can also see on the fib when we draw for this swing. On the fib, we can see that it is on the 60 to 70 region, which is the golden region, right? So this could be a good level to note, basically, where we could try to get some more longs. On the 15-minute, the 15-minute would also say the same thing. So according to me, for the Asia session, we have seen the prices made highs, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, maybe another higher high. So according to my Asian setup, if the price is making a very clear trend on the Asia setup, such as higher high, high lows, higher high, high lows, higher high, high lows, and so I'm just waiting for Asia session to end, and I'm waiting for Asia session, and I'm waiting for price to take out the low of the Asia session. So the moment price is on an uptrend, a clear uptrend on the 5 minutes, when price takes out the low of the Asia session, I move down into my 3 minutes, wait for a change of character, and I go into a direct entry. That model has a 70% win rate for me, and an easy 1:2 to 1:3 RR. So that is something, and it's perfectly aligning as of right now. It's perfectly aligning with the fact that the 3,800 mark is very hard, to break. So I would gladly expect price to come down into this region, 3,780 region, to tap and then try and for price to try again, or the most low risk and the maximum RR setup would definitely come from this 3,750 60 region, where price could come down straight into it, take out Asia lows, take out this inducement. The day there is a fair value gap basically right here, right? There's a gap up. This is the opening of Monday, so there's a gap up right here. So taking Asia session low, beautifully tapping into this zone. Give me a CHoCH, enter on the retest, and just wait for price to break the all-time highs. So this is going to be my plan for today. Take note of these two setups. The two setups are around 3780 and around 3760. So these are the two zones. I would wait for price to come down to enter longs. Or you could use the 3,800 zone, right? The 3,800 zone as a continuous reversal, right? Where you can use this as a resistance, or you can wait for a clear breakout, wait for the retest, and then try to go for long. So these two plans are readily available to, move on. So these are the 4 plans that you should be aiming for today. Anyways, I catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for staying with me this long. Thank you, lads.